Just to walk. Start. Alright. Is that still locked? It is. Okay. In that case, I guess we'll go back to Lloyd's route, which is weird, because Lloyd, I'm pretty sure, is dead, but guess we'll see what's happening over there.
Our only wish was to be free, for Crossbell to have true freedom. Freedom that no one would be able to take from us again. Behind that wish was one burning desire, to be proud once more. We wanted to reignite the pride that everyone in this land held deep in their hearts.
And you messed that up.
It was finally within our reach. All we had to do was grasp it. So why? Why couldn't we?
Because you ran straight into his attack like a moron.
Rufus! 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 Rufus!
The very picture of a hero. However, Crossbell has no need for you any longer. Now kindly get off the stage.
We didn't make the choices we did to be heroes. The path we chose was so we could finally...
A new story is in motion.
Huh?
Your fate is but one thread intermingled with many.
Who is this?
Now, rise from your slumber.
Where am I?
Was that all just a dream?
Lloyd?
Oh,
Rixia,
hey. Where the heck am I?
Oh, thank goodness. You're finally awake. How are you feeling? Are you in any kind of pain?
I'm fine. But where am I? What happened to the ceremony? What about Crossbell's independence?
Crossbell City was occupied again by the Ebon Defense Force and their commander, the self-proclaimed supreme leader, Rufus Alborea.
Well, back to square one.
Rufus! 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 Rufus!
Ah, great. Didn't need to hear this again. What? Oh, okay.
Damn it.
Lloyd! Open your eyes, Lloyd! It's all over.
Don't give up!
Hey, guys.
Pull yourselves together. This isn't over yet.
There are still people here who haven't lost their minds. Take Lloyd and run.
If anyone can turn all of this around, it'll be the SSS.
Did you not see what just happened?
Well, I'm not seeing any other options.
All right, let's make a break for it. Split up and get out of the city.
Understood. I'll scan for a safe route. I'll go after Kia. Rixia, you take care of Lloyd. Got it.
So we were forced to split up. I hope they made it out okay. What about Kia and Cecile? They came to watch the ceremony. Are they all right?
I'm sure they made it out fine.
I'm afraid I don't know. I've gone scouting a few times since the ceremony ended 2 days ago, but I haven't come across any leads about what happened to them.
I've been out for 2 days? Jeez.
Or Elia and Sully, for that matter.
Well, what? Are they gonna just kidnap Bark and Seal for the heck of it? They're not, like, traitors or rebels, as far as I'm aware, so they wouldn't be in danger, I wouldn't think.
Oh. Damn it! How could I have let this happen? Protecting Crossbell was our duty.
Lloyd.
Don't look at me.
Staying here isn't an option. I have to see for myself what's happening in the city. Rixia, will you come with me?
Yes, of course.
Alright, let's find out what's going on. East Crossbell Highway, Boat Shack. Lloyd Route Act 2, Lost Heroes. Whatever medicine you gave me is some really powerful stuff. I was injured pretty badly, but even the worst of my wounds have already healed. It's an ointment made from a recipe passed down for generations between those who bear Yin's name. That was the last I had, sadly. It's powerful, but not a miracle. Your wounds can still reopen, and there's nothing it can do to help you regain your stamina. So try not to overdo it, alright? Got it. I really owe you one for using what you had left on me. Okay, let's get moving. What's on your mind, Rixia? Upon defeat at the signing ceremony, Lloyd and his friends were scattered the land over. Only Rixia is with him and his wounds are dire, yet he presses on. Alright, what do we got up here? That sounds like... Get down. Oh, they... Right, I forgot they had... those flying around. Those look like Sauber soldats. Indeed, those new soldats showed up in the city after the battle. I suppose you weren't able to see the moment they arrived. No, I faintly recall seeing them as I was losing consciousness. I'm not sure what to make of them showing up now of all times. Those two looked like they were flying in the direction of Tangram Fortress, but why? It's in the process of being decommissioned. I learned that occupying forces set up defensive lines to the east and west while I was scouting yesterday. Makes sense if any of the other nations wanted to get involved, and you would want to shore up those lines. They have several of those soldats at their disposal as well. Well, that's not good news. That will make it difficult for Ereboni and Calvert to intervene. Regardless, I can't hear any more of them approaching. Let's make our way to the city while we have the chance. There are sure to be plenty of monsters on the highway, though, so be careful. I will. Let's hurry.
I won't let Rufus Alvarez get away with this. First things first. We need to see how the city's holding up.
Oh, Lloyd.
Oh boy.
Don't take that. All threats will be eliminated. Death awaits you. Perfect.
There!
This is it.
That's our Rixia. I can always count on you.
If there's a back, I've got it covered.
And her Master Course Murakumo reached level 6. Gets Saintly Force. Boost to the inflicting abnormalities with her attacks and crafts. And evasion +6. Nice.
Wonder who would put that chest there.
Dragon Vein. The assault gauge gradually recovers in the field. Interesting. Okay. Oh, and there's some soldats. There's another one. This way, quickly. How in the world did we get out of its sight that fast? That was close. Not far from the city. We can't keep getting slowed down. We need to hurt. God. Lloyd, are you okay? Did your wound open? Stay still. I'll check. No, I'm fine. Never mind me. We need to get to the city. Don't be ridiculous. We need you if we're going to take Crossbell back. What good would collapsing here do? People are relying on your leadership. Rixia, Oh, you're right. My apologies for shouting like that. Please let me check on your wounds.
Disregarding your
I need
own
to make sure
well-being.
you'll be okay. Alright, thanks. You're fortunate they haven't opened all that much. I replaced the bandages. Are you still feeling any pain? No, I'm fine. I'm sorry about how I was acting earlier. I was letting the stress get to me. That must have seemed pretty pathetic. Some leader I am. I don't think anyone could blame you for losing your composure. That ceremony was meant to be the moment we spent over 2 years fighting for, only to have the rug pulled out from under us again. We're all frustrated, and the SSS did the lion's share of the work. Of course it would upset you most of all. Come on, I think you're giving me a little too much credit. If I'm being honest, I feel lost right now. Not sure what I should be doing. Even if we make it to the city and assess the situation, how do you fight against an army of Saber soldats? Is it even possible to take Crossbow back from Rufus and that Ebon defense force? Lloyd, let me ask you this.
What is it that matters most to you?
Aw.
Can you truly turn your back in the face of what you hold dear?
Throw his own words right back at him, huh?
From Elia.
Or wait, I could have. No, that was what Elias said to Rixia. I thought Lloyd said that to Rixia in the bonus scene you could get with her. Whoops.
I was hoping you'd notice. It's what she had you deliver to me during Crossbell's last bid for independence.
What is it that matters most to you? Can you truly turn your back in the face of what you hold dear?
Those words have kept me going over the last 2 years, no matter how bad things have been.
Aw.
As long as you don't lose sight of the most important thing to you, your path will always be clear. That's what I believe, at least.
What matters to me most. Right now, that would be liberating Crossbell.
I half expected him to say Kia, but I guess that works too.
Though I still don't know how we're going to achieve that. What I do know is that the rest of the SSS and all our allies are out there working toward the same goal. So if we can reunite with them and work together, maybe we'll have a chance.
Good thought. Also, that is what happened when Rufus took over Crossbow. Never mind.
I think so too. That was how we made it through our last crisis, and it's how we'll make it through this one. We have to keep believing and focus on what we each can do to help. And above all, never lose sight of what matters to us most.
Alright, let's get to it.
For me, that would be everyone I cherish, including Arkansas. And you too, Lloyd.
Aw.
So please try to be kind to yourself. I'll be right here with you if you need support.
Rixia. All right. I will. Sorry for worrying you. It's just as you said. All we can do right now is focus on what is right in front of us. It's simple, really. I can't believe I forgot that after all we've been through.
I agree that knowing what's happening in the city is a good idea. We just need to be careful.
You know, with Lloyd as battered up and still on the mend as he is, wouldn't it be better for Rixia just to go in by herself and, like, with her invisibility powers to just assess it for herself?
Hopefully, it will give us an idea of what to do next. So I'll give you all the help I can. It's the least I could do for someone who's always accepted me. Whether I was Risha Mao or Yin.
know it.
Thank you, Rixia. I'll do everything I can to protect the things and people we both cherish. No matter what it takes, we will liberate Crossbell.
Of course we will.
Oh, that was a good scene. I know I've been a little hard on the SSS crew and all that, mainly just because if you haven't played the Crossbell arc and for some reason are watching this video, you probably want to skip ahead, but basically at the end of the second game of the Crossbell arc, there was a plot twist that revealed essentially everything in the first game was a do-over given by Kia after the SSS crew got wiped out, and that they had to rely on Estelle, Joshua, and Reen to essentially save them and help them solve the first catastrophe. So ever since that, it kind of left a bad taste in my mouth in regards to this group, because it feels like with the other group, the Liberal and the Bonian group, that they've always kind of had their own trials that they've been able to overcome and see visible proof that they've grown stronger and stronger. And I feel like Crossbell, or the SSS and the Crossbell folks, haven't really had that yet. So, and with Rufus being one of the main obstacles the Erebonian cast had to deal with, especially in their second game, seeing him just mop them up was kind of disappointing. But we'll see how they overcome this. And now I can dress up Lloyd in his t-shirt. Hooray. And I petrified it somehow. Nice.
I'm going.
What was the chance of that happening? 80. Not bad. So that's what? That's 0.8%. There we go.
All taken care of.
And Lloyd got a level up.
Nice! I did it!
That treasure chest doesn't appear to have been opened yet.
What do we got? Nemesis error UR. Plus ATS and ADF boost. Nice.
A chance!
Oh, I poisoned it. Nice. Oh, that's not good. Don't pitch her. Bye.
I'm going. I feel refreshed now.
Gladiator belt. Oh, auto. TP regen. Nice. Okay. Yeah, give it to Rixia. Alright. What do we got up ahead? Oh, 2 Panzer soldiers guarding the gate. We're almost there. That's the city's east entrance. Wait, is that... It's the EDF and more of those soldiers. It figures they'd set up a perimeter here. There must be several soldiers stationed inside the city by now. Lloyd, let's try taking cover in that area by the watchtower. We should be able to see the harbor district from there. Good thinking. I should have a pair of binoculars in my detective toolkit. Wait, did you just have that on your person when you were knocked unconscious? Okay. Looks like people are just going about their normal days. Which I guess makes sense considering they're all brainwashed or whatever. You were right. The city's absolutely crawling with them. What's strange is that it's like the citizens aren't even fazed by their presence. It's as if they're completely under the Supreme Leader's spell. Quite literally, I might add, judging by their reaction to that dancer. Oh yeah. Who was that anyway? We can't rule out the public turning on us and handing us over to the soldiers. All things considered, sneaking into the city doesn't even seem like the wise option right now, even if we could. That aside, what about those soldiers? Where could they have come from? I would guess Erebonia, consider they were mass-produced there, weren't they? Black Workshop is supposed to be out of commission completely. Green and his friends confirmed it after the war. It shouldn't be possible for new models like those to still be in development. Though, now that I think about it, there was definitely something strange about that Asmondyne we fought a while ago. The investigation Erebonia conducted on the Black Workshop turned up no record of a soldat like that. You're now just putting that connection together? Well, that's unsettling. If it were just that one unit that fell through the cracks, that would be one thing. But an entire army like this? How did Rufus get his hands on so much firepower out of seemingly nowhere?
That's enough sniffing around, you filthy rats.
Oh, you've got to be kidding. Did we seriously get caught in an ambush? It's the Ebon Defense Force. A patrol unit? How were they able to spot us this far off the highway? Bannings and Yin. Just as the Supreme Leader had expected. What, now Rufus is omnipresent now? He predicted that you would return to scout the area right about now? Okay. We've been waiting for you. You read that far ahead? He always was devilishly cunning. Now, why don't you put your weapons down and surrender? The Supreme Leader is merciful. He's even granting you the opportunity to assist in our glorious plan if you take his hand now. We'd be happy to assist with putting him in a prison cell where he belongs. Back me up, Rixia. I'm with you, Lloyd.
I'll make this quick.
Ow. Nice whiff.
I'm going.
Alright. Yeah, what's really weird is these normally human-type enemies don't have, like, elemental weaknesses. I wonder if that's part of the trade-off for them being so juiced up, seemingly. Alright, let's see how I can deal with you posers. Right now, I think I'm gonna need to...
Keep strong! Toughness shield!
Of course. To shred!
Right.
Alright, I was able to blind one of them. Seriously? Wow. You really suck. Ow.
You vile! Moonlight butterflies.
Let's just work you down. Ooh, nice poison.
Of course. Yeah. Perfect.
There!
Finally.
I'm going. Ha! Now.
There!
Not good. Ow.
I'm going.
Alright.
Come.
All three of you come here.
Now. Let's go, Lloyd.
Got it!
Yeah.
That'll do it. Ow.
Death awaits you.
Alright. You guys never learn, do you?
Now. Let's go, Lloyd.
Rush 'em.
Got it!
I only got two of them?
Let's go! Impossible. Take that!
Ow.
Of course.
Alright. You guys have got to learn your lesson by now.
Now.
There! Impossible. Let's go! Hey! They're open!
A chance.
Alright.
Why, you...
Finish you guys off.
That's our Rixia. I can always count on you.
If there's a back, I've got it covered.
Seriously. Dragging them all over the place.
I need to keep at it.
Rixia leveled up? How do you like that? They're persistent, I'll give them that. We never expected you to surrender easily. But unfortunately for you, your fate was sealed the moment you came here. How do you figure that? Ow. HQ, respond. This is the 27th Eastern Surveillance Unit. We can't let him call in reinforcements. I stepped too far to stop him in time. Ooh, what?
Sweet dreams.
Raptor? What are you doing here?
This is HQ. Respond.
There was a suspicious sighting during our patrol, but it turned out to be harmless.
Are they just not going to question how it's a different guy over the line?
We'll be finishing our sweep shortly.
Understood. Return to your post as soon as your task is complete.
How did you even make it into Crossbell? Or when?
That should buy us a few minutes at the very least. That was a pretty close call, huh?
Still got the sass, I see.
What are you doing here?
Dr. Arundel.
It's been a while, Bannings. Yin, I've been looking for you two.
Have you now?
Didn't expect to find you so close to the city, though. I don't know whether to call you brave or plain stupid.
Thanks. The Imperial Intelligence Division Scarecrow. What's a former Ironblood doing here? Don't tell me you have a hand in all this, too. Lloyd. Buddy. For a detective, you really can't read in between the lines. If he had a hand in this, why in the world would he knock out his own guard? Heh. Sorry to burst your bubble, detective. But you're way off the mark. This has got nothing to do with me and Claire. I knew something was about to go down, but even I didn't see it hitting the fan like this. Hold on. Are you implying that you knew there was going to be a crisis of some kind? No comment. Listen, I came out here to cut a deal with you guys. A deal? I have some info that you and your friends might want to hear. You don't mean... Mean what? Fine. I don't necessarily trust you, but I can recognize that hearing you out is in our best interest. Though we won't agree to anything else until we know more. Okay. The three then made their way back to the crossroads before any more soldiers could arrive. Lecter provided valuable information as they walked. Some of the people in the city escaped to Ormorka village? Yeah, relatively small number, mind you. Still, there were some who avoided being brainwashed by that strange dance and were evacuated to Ormorka. How did they avoid being brainwashed? Are you saying that someone helped lead them there? Was it someone from the SSS? Yeah, though I couldn't tell you who. How do you know it was someone from the SSS but not who it was? I figured you wanted to follow up on it if you're planning to liberate Crossbell. It's not like we have any other leads at the moment, given how little we know about the EDF. My instincts are telling me something else is going on near the village too. Your instincts? What are you omnipresent too? That's why I figured my best play was to find you guys. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. So how about it? Did you buy any of that? It's not like you have a reason to believe me. I wouldn't blame you if you turned me down. No, we accept. Let's start heading for Amorica. Beach, that was fast. Don't you think you're being a little too trusting toward a former Ironblood? You said I wasn't taking everything you told us with a hefty grain of salt. The reality is we're pressed for time, and we need a better handle on this situation. If nothing else, your instincts and strength in combat have proven reliable in the past. You'll be an asset for us. Besides, I have faith in our friends. I can't imagine them sitting idly by at a time like this. That's why I know you're telling the truth, whether you meant to or not. Helping people is what the SSS does. Okay. I have no objections either. Even if this turned out to be a trap, I'm sure Lloyd and I could handle it. This isn't my first time working with someone I can't entirely trust. I should have known you guys would react like this. You don't know when to give up and always find the silver lining. No wonder you managed to survive the last couple of years. But I'm probably the last person you want reminding you how rough you had it, huh? Just so we're clear, this is just a temporary arrangement based on give and take. We'll do whatever it takes to reunite with our friends and take back our home, including getting in bed with you. Maybe not the best phrase to use, but sure. Fine by me. Here's to a fruitful little partnership, Bannings. Yin. I'm looking forward to seeing how far that stubbornness of yours takes you. This road will take us straight to Amorica Village. There are people there waiting for us, so let's get moving. Right. Major in the Intelligence Division, who is known as Scarecrow. After a gut feeling strikes him, he enters Crossbell just before the signing ceremony. He had a gut feeling that Rufus was going to break out of jail, somehow get an army together after breaking out of a jail, and take over Crossbell in less than 24 hours. Sure. Alright.
Gehenna must have frozen over if we're teamed up.
No kidding.
There's a first for everything. You didn't have some premonition about this?
It doesn't work that way. I'm not omniscient, so we just gotta figure this out together.
Uh-huh. Not omniscient, just knew everything was going to go down exactly as predicted.
Death awaits you!
Wait. I had leftover Vanish? I didn't know that carried over between fights.
Why not?
Alright, let's see what you can do, Lecter. Oh, you're the fire guy, I see. In that case, bombs away. What arts do you have? Levantine? Burn Nightmare art. Spell card, all random stat on ally or enemy. Brings about different effects depending on the randomly drawn card. That sounds horrifying. Getting heated. EP up plus 40. Strength ATS up medium for 3 turns. Wow. So he could just endlessly boost CP. Interesting.
Why not?
Why not indeed?
You had some bad luck facing us.
An easy victory!
Wait. Does she just start with Vanish now? I don't remember. Okay.
Now!
Speaking of Gehenna freezing over.
I don't mind.
Fragrant aroma. Oh wait, this confuses, doesn't it? No, it faints. Oh, come on.
Why not?
Alright.
Alright. Heat things up!
Let's see what you do. Blah. Let's see what you could do, Lecter.
Okay. Playtime is over.
Time to run you through.
Okay. Later.
Catch you guys again next week?
Good to go.
Oh yeah, what's your order? Insight for 2 turns. Damage plus 40% for 6 turns. Oh, wow. Not bad.
Wonder who would put that chest there.
Breath Nemesis. Makes enemies more likely to notice you. Oh. Wait. When did this get up to level 7 first off and... Okay. I mean, I won't complain. Physical damage up as HP drops. Critical rate up by 6, and then automatically recover from KO once per battle. Recover 1% HP though, but 90 CP. Wow. Alright. That means... this already has Galleon Fort now, so I can remove that. Do Mind One, I guess, for now. Oh, right. Scent. Probably give that to you. Honestly, I'm fine with having less break damage. She'll get some healing healing and just wind attack spells, plus some small buffs. 40% dodge. And if I could get her Impassion with Lecter's order, then she'll be nigh untouchable.
An easy victory.
I don't know how that worked. I was just hitting it and praying, but I got the...
Why not?
Man. Alright, what are we running into now? What in the world? Holy giant T-Rexes.
All threats will be eliminated.
Lightning foul.
Of course.
No!
A chance.
Alright.
Good to go.
Oh, that's annoying. Rapid bites, huh? Nice miss.
Of course. Come.
Alright.
Perfect.
I confused one of them. Nice.
Good to go.
One of the smaller ones, anyway. Just going for... I think he's going for Rixia. So that should be fine.
There.
Nice.
Simple. Now.
There.
Nice little burn, too.
Simple.
With...
Now. Let's go, Lloyd.
Leave it to me.
Yeah.
hopefully that doesn't hit anyone. Of course it doesn't.
Perfect. Let's go, Lloyd.
Leave it to me.
Oh, I didn't click the big one in that, man.
Now.
Man, I'm getting these assists off for fun. Have fun, Rixia.
Behold my dance, an illusory offering to departing souls. Sleep, embraced by silver light. Bind. Right.
Good to go.
All right, time to poke you.
You had some bad luck facing us.
10 U materials. Wow. Yeah. Lloyd, did that battle open any wounds? No, most of my blood is still inside. I'm just worn out. And here I was thinking you'd suddenly lost your touch. But you picked as good a spot as any. Why don't we sit at that rest area? I wish I could suggest we keep going, but something tells me that wouldn't be wise. Sorry for slowing everyone down. Oh, hush, it's really not a problem. There, have a coffee on me. Much appreciated. Well, I'd say we're about halfway to the village now. Practically a stone's throw away. No signs of EDF patrols either. Much like when President Croyce was in charge, I'm guessing they can't spare the resources for neighboring villages and towns. That work in our favor, at least. I'll take anything that helps us reunite with our friends as quickly as possible. Yeah, ain't much time to lose. They completely blindsided us with that attack on the ceremony. Who knows what else they can do? Especially considering everything going on in the past month in the Empire. What do you mean? You last liberated Crossbell only a month ago. Don't tell me something has happened since then. Behind the scenes, anyway, yeah. For one, someone broke into an RMP guardhouse. Me and Claire had to look into it. Then, last week, Prince Oliver and his wife went missing. The Courageous Day were all on and all. The entire Courageous? This is news to us. I guess that would explain why we haven't been able to get in touch with Reen and the gang. Oh, yeah. You guys used that round of 7 thingy for communicating over long distances. That'll be it then. The sonorous seashell was on the Courageous when it disappeared, and that system is useless without it. As we speak, all other communication with the outside world has been jammed. Now we can count on Class 7 or any of your other buddies outside Crossbell to help us right now. Guess you're right. And do you think the culprit behind the chaos in Crossbell is responsible for it all? Yep. Crossbell lies at the center of everything right now. Shame Claire and I didn't realize before Rufus and his men escaped. I pulled out all the stops to at least get myself into Crossbell, but they still got the upper hand. It's astonishing how well prepared they were. Not to mention, outmaneuvering you and Claire is no small feat. Not many can pull that off. Tell you the truth, the whole thing still makes zero sense to me. No kidding. I just can't imagine that everything he said was a lie. Even he isn't that much of a weasel. What, you think he's under the spell of that dancer too or something?
I will be the one to bear the responsibility for His Excellency's actions. It is the best way we can go about quelling the unrest in Erebonia and solving the issue of Crossbell all at once. I can think of no better way for us Ironbloods to honor him.
You really said that. Still, there's no point denying what happened in front of your own eyes. So we've got a score to settle. And it's on me to settle it, both for the other Ironbloods who once served under Osborne, and for his kid who can't be here. Oh, Reen. I was like, who are you talking about? Right. But to be honest, I've got another, more personal reason for wanting to fix this. Crossbell's been my favorite vacation spot ever since I snuck in here 2 years back. The sooner you guys can reclaim your independence, the sooner I can come chill in my party shirt. Sure, we'll give it our best shot. We can't afford to rest until everyone is free. It's the SSS duty to the whole of Crossbell. Had fun with that sentence. And I'll liberate Arkansas while we're at it. The sooner we could do that, the sooner we could perform again. So we're going to be using you... No, you know what? This isn't even the first time you've helped us. You had a hand in arresting the former president. So why don't we drop all the talk of using one another, just work together on this? Always one for trust, huh? I should have figured you'd say that eventually. Fine, have it your way. I'm counting on you, Bannings. The same to you. Their duty to the whole of Crossbell. After they had rested long enough for Lloyd to recover his strength, the trio set off once more for Amorica.
I'll make this quick.
Man, when they said scent makes you more noticeable to enemies, they weren't kidding.
To shreds!
Nice.
Now!
There! It's my turn.
Wow.
Good to go.
I got intimidated by a snake clutching an egg.
They're open!
A chance!
It's over!
Wow.
Death
That's
awaits
two
you!
dead. Throw a rock at ya. And it's dead.
Battle complete. Now to reset myself.
And Lloyd got a level.
Nice! I did it!
It is so much easier in battles with an extra party member.
Let's go, Lloyd!
Got it!
Yes!
Oh, I just barely didn't kill that one.
Simple!
He missed an intimidate. Or to intimidate. Burn.
How about a little fire?
Death awaits
Did
you!
I death blow one?
I'm going!
The thing was already dead. Like, you didn't have to freeze it as well. Alright, everyone come here.
Now! Let's go, Lloyd!
Got it!
Man, Rixia is such a good party member. Nice, T-Rex. Ow, that
crud.
really nearly killed. Oh, you had a passion. I didn't know that.
There! Thanks much.
Much thank.
Gotcha!
Much punch.
Perfect!
It's mine!
This ought to be a fun conversation.
Man, the legendary part of the legendary Shang show is underselling it.
Strange. Because Scarecrow oversells how scary you actually are.
Dang. Dang, Rixia. Didn't you burn the man that bad? Oh, that's towards the...
The ancient battlefield's to the right. It looks completely empty out there.
Yeah, minus the
The Empire was
giant.
using it as a military camp not too long ago.
Giant fearsome T-Rex.
It'd be nice if we had time to check it out. But we'd better keep straight for our Morica.
Huh? I got a funny feeling.
Oh boy, now what? And you went to the one person who has the
Death
most
awaits you.
evasion.
Perfect!
There!
Man, this group is just a status effect group, and I am all for it.
Right!
Yeah! Now!
A chance!
It's over!
Why not?
I'm going! Yeah!
I don't mind.
It's my turn!
Hey! Look! They're open!
A chance! Death awaits you!
Oh my word, this
Good to
poor
go.
thing.
Now!
Alright,
It's mine!
what do you two have to say to each other?
Timing is always dead on.
What can I say? Comes with the precog territory.
The what? What did you say? The pre-cock territory? Is that what you said? What?
I need to keep at it.
Also, Rixia gotta level up and all that mess. Oh my word. Combo, lightning fang, and a whip.
Now!
Man, I love my party cup right now. There
I'm
we
going!
go. And it's dead.
Battle complete. Now to reset myself.
And that girl leveled up.
Guess I'm moving up.
So enthusiastic.
That treasure chest doesn't appear to have been opened yet.
Ooh, La Forte you are. Alright, what's up ahead now? Oh, there's the village. Is that more dinosaurs?
Over there!
Oh. Well, there's Ellie. How in the world did you get in that predicament?
This isn't looking good.
What are we going to do?
Shoot yourself an opening and then run through it.
Don't worry, Polly. I won't let them hurt you. I'll distract them. I want you all to run for the village, okay?
What in the one shot?
Whoa. What do we do, Camille?
Shoot. No one hurts my sister while I'm around. There's too many of them. At the rate things are going.
Ellie!
There we go.
Lloyd!
Sorry it took us so long. Mind covering our six?
We won't let them harm the children.
Let's get started.
That's a lot of skunks. Oh, joy of joys. So I'll push one way, I guess.
Gotcha.
A chance! Death awaits you. Come! Now! Right after me!
Understood.
Yeah!
It's my turn.
Keep it up. Fools vermilion!
Leave it to me. Arcus activate.
Oh, please dodge it. Please dodge it. Please dodge it. Ah, thank you. And you will dodge it.
Simple!
Right!
Alright, go for it, Lloyd. Oh, that doesn't get everyone. Well... Oh well.
It ends here!
Pow, right in the kisser.
Rising sun!
That's a lot of damage.
Gotcha!
Zippo! Now!
It's mine!
Okay, Elector. Looks like a storm's a-brewing. Holy cow. And that basically fully recovered Ellie's EP.
Yes! It's my turn. Fire!
Well,
I don't mind.
Of course.
and this should end it. It did not.
It's my turn.
There we go.
There's no stopping us.
And Brave went up to level 7. Got AV Nail. Recovery through attacks and crafts went to 7%. And CP increases automatically. Nice.
That takes care of that.
You're all unharmed, right? Good job hanging tough for so long, Ellie. I'm glad to see you're all right.
Oh boy. And here come the waterworks.
You show up out of nowhere at the perfect time, and that's all you have to say to me?
Wait, so you're upset with me showing up at the perfect time, or me being injured and that's all I have to say to you? I'm getting mixed signals here.
I was so worried, and I thought I may never see you again. You're not still hurt, are you?
Define hurt.
No, I'm fine. Sorry that I worried you. I'm so happy to see you again, Ellie.
Meanwhile, everyone else in the background. Guys?
Lloyd,
Whoa! Not enough for the kids, you two. They must really like each other. I think we should give them some privacy, Polly. So this is the guy you were talking about. I'm glad you're back together. Well then. There are children watching, you know. Don't go corrupting them, officers. We were doing nothing of the sort. Don't make it sound like that. Wait, what are you doing here in the first place? I'm glad to see everyone's as quick on the uptake as they were in the past. It's kind of a long story. Are y'all alright? Oh wait, that wasn't Rixia who said that. Oh! Hey, it's Cecil. Yeah, Cecil? Thank goodness, I was so worried something might have happened. Ew, don't scare us like that. Hold up, aren't you all...
Lloyd! Rixia!
Okay, I don't know why I was double guessing myself about her name being Rixia. Or, not Rixia, Cecil. I'm losing my mind.
Oh!
Hey, Cecil.
Cecile!
Or Cecile. I'm good at pronouncing names. Morka Village.
Lecter tipped us off that an SSS member was in Armorica, but I never expected to run into you too, Cecile.
Lloyd, be careful about those injuries, otherwise you're gonna get a stern talking to.
I'm so glad you're all right.
It's so good to see you're okay too, Lloyd. I'm sure you must have gone through a lot to get here.
Also, weren't you in street clothes when everyone, when Crossbow got taken over? How did you have your nurse gown on you? Why are you in that?
I didn't know what to think after the injuries you sustained at the ceremony.
Yeah, but I'm doing better now thanks to Rixia. I wouldn't have made it here without her, or for Lecter for that matter. I wasn't expecting to get a shout out. You know you don't owe me anything. but it was your information that led us to Amorca Village in the first place. It's good to see that so many people from the city were able to escape to here. Yes, it wouldn't have been possible had the CPD and CGF not drawn the enemy's attention. Then again... It's Kia, isn't it? You don't know where she is either. Oh no. Unfortunately, we were separated from her during all the confusion in the city. I'm so sorry, Lloyd. I was standing right next to her at the time, so it was my responsibility. I shouldn't have let this happen. Please, Cecil, you don't have to blame yourself. It's not your fault. If anything, I should have... Ellie. We're all worried about Kia, but we need to have faith in her. I'm sure she's okay, and I know we'll find her eventually and bring her home safely. There's not a doubt in my mind. Lloyd's right. Let's take solace in how many people were able to escape from the city. If they're okay, then I'm sure Kia is too. I can't begin to describe how it feels to know Shan Shan and Speaker McDowell are okay. I was especially worried about Shan Shan this whole time. Yeah, think of it this way. We're off to a good start already knowing that some of our friends and family are alright. Though I don't want to make light of the injuries Speaker McDowell suffered. Wait, he suffered injuries in that? I don't remember that. Oh, what? It sounds like he took a straight bullet to the shoulder. You gonna be okay? He took a bullet? When? Was it when I was unconscious? The doctor said he should be fine, fortunately. The bullet passed straight through, so it didn't cause much damage. But given his age, he's gonna need plenty of rest at the clinic for right now. That's probably for the best. I wouldn't want him pushing himself too hard for our sakes. That's right. Your grandfather will be okay, Ellie, so long as he takes time to recover. He's in good hands with Dr. Linton. And try not to worry too much about where Kia is, alright? I'll try. Well, I'm going to go back to help at the clinic. Let me know if you need anything. Thanks, Cecil. We will. Wait, there's a clinic here now? My apologies. I know there's no sense in being gloomy right now. The children left the village because they wanted to find a way to cheer me up, and you saw how that almost turned out. You shouldn't blame yourself for that either, Ellie. I'm sure they wanted to help the entire village, and not just you. But... I hate to change the subject, but I think I'm gonna go do my own thing for a while now that we've made it to the village. Yes, we could all use some downtime. Smooth move, guys. To leave the two of us alone, huh? I'd like to go catch up with Shan Shan and see how she's doing. She's at the inn, isn't she? Yes, that's where the other refugees from the city are staying as well. She's been worried about you too, so I'm sure she'll be happy to spend some time with you. That sounds like her. I'll go do that then. I'm gonna go check in on the speaker and see if the folks in the clinic need a hand. Give me a holler once you two are done with the heart-to-heart you're almost about to have. Ah, boy. What was that? I guess that was their way of leaving this in my hands. Hey, Ellie, could I interest you in a walk around the village together? I want to go get a better idea of how the villagers are holding up. I suppose we could do that. Amorca may have to be our base of operations for a while, so we should go say hi to Chief Tolta as well. Good thinking. Let's go then. Cecil escaped the chaos of the signing ceremony, fleeing to Amorca village. It is there that she is relieved to be reunited with Lloyd.
Crazy as times are, this place always manages to put my mind at ease.
I know what you mean. Especially so, now that I know you're safe.
Why don't we take a look around?
Awkward. Anyway. Thanks again for saving us earlier, guys. All the grown-ups and Mr. McDowell have been looking really sad, so we wanted to cheer them up with some flowers. We were going to pick some of the pretty ones just outside the village. Yeah, we didn't think we'd have to worry about monsters if we didn't wander very far. We're sorry we caused you so much trouble. You don't need to apologize. Just be more careful next time. Okay, but, we still want to give you these. We asked Jake to help us get them. Oh, wow, 10 honey syrup, okay. Wow, you really appreciate it. I'm sure you guys have a lot of stuff to do, so we thought these might help you out. How thoughtful. Thank you so much. Alright, what's on the general goods store? I can modify my ornaments here? Alright, Confuser. I'll take that. Fishing line, crow line. Ceramic coat. Buy one for her.
I'd love to cook for you.
That's a line.
I did better than usual.
Bewitching almond jelly. Restores 500 or 5000 HP, speed movement up slightly for 5 turns. Okay. Let's do what I did last time and just kind of work on singles. I'm doing this with Lecter, praying to God that he doesn't just leave my party right after this. Whoops. Let's go to the inn first and see how everyone in there is doing. Hey there, Ellie. How are you feeling? Hello, Gothan. I suppose I'm hanging in. I'm more concerned about the evacuees. How are they doing? It's hard to say, really. The people who came from the city are feeling more uneasy than any of us. I'm happy to open up all of our rooms, but we only have so many. It isn't ideal for them all to have to share. That's very true. I'm sorry for the burden we've undoubtedly placed on you. You've got nothing to apologize for, Ellie. You did the right thing. I'll do what I can to keep them comfortable, like in making them snacks in my spare time. It's not much, but it's something. It's easy to overlook how stressful this situation must be for the evacuees as well. We need to resolve this as soon as possible. Also take that roll minstrel. Restores 8000 HP, CP plus 20, and ATS ADF up medium for 2 turns. I can also make it right now, so let's go ahead and try.
Who says no to home cooking?
I sure don't.
This might just be my best work.
Savory tomato cake. Restores slightly less HP, 10 more CP, and then ATS ADF small for 5 turns. Hey, you two. Oh.
So glad you're all right, Rixia.
Didn't suddenly embrace.
First I was separated from Daddy, and then you disappeared. I was worried sick about you.
Shansha, you sound an awful lot like Toa.
I'm sorry for worrying you, San-san.
Oh. Well... Name pronunciation strikes again.
I'm so relieved to see you're all right, too.
Rixia, don't ever leave me like that again. Because as long as you're here, I feel like I can overcome anything. I know things may seem scary now, but we can pull through this.
You're right. But...
Well, this is a heartwarming sight. And way to ruin the moment, Lloyd. Oh, the SSS. Does this mean you're going to be leaving again? We don't have a plan set in stone yet, but most likely, yes. I still don't know whether Elia and Sully are all right. I'll do whatever I must so that we can perform together again. I thought you might say that. I'm sorry, Shan-Shan. I already forgot how it's pronounced. Was that it?
I'm sorry for worrying you, San-san.
Zan. It's a Z, not an X. I'm sorry, Zang-Zan. I know it must feel like we're ripping your best friend from you after you only just got her back. But there are people who need Rixia's help, us included. We need her with us so if we're going to secure Crossbill's future and freedom. I know it won't be easy, but we're asking you to have faith in us. We promise we'll take good care of Rixia and give her all the support we possibly can. I'm sorry for putting you through so much. I really am. I promise I'll come back safe as soon as I can. And when I do, I'll bring everyone from Long Lao back with me. Okay, but please be careful. I'm going to hold you all to that. You better look after her. We will. I should be the one looking after her. Oh, no. Hmm? What's wrong, Rixia? Were you going to say something? What? You didn't know? Oh, jeez. So what? It's now a disease? It'll slowly gain influence over time? Ah, great. Oh. No, it's nothing. Was that my imagination? Oh, boy. Rixia, you and the others are heading out now, right? I'll be here waiting for you. So whatever you do, make sure you come back, okay? I'm so glad to see Zanzan's okay. I was worried sick about her. I hope Zhanghui is okay too. I'm sure they are, wherever they are. Alright, time to go see the chief. Well, look what the cat dragged in. The young folk of the village have been keeping me up to date. That includes, of course, everything that happened in the city. You folks have had it rough. We're sorry for worrying you, Chief Tolda. Thank you so much for taking in my grandfather and the refugees. As his secretary, please allow me to express my deepest gratitude. Come now, lass. No, now, more than ever, we've got to extend a helping hand in times of need. It was the speaker who fought for us when those goons were trying to set up the convalescent home and military camp. Not to mention all the times the SSS has helped us in the past. We are all just doing our jobs, sir. Spare me the humility. You've been in your debt since ever since. Not only have you abandoned the weak, not once have you abandoned the weak. Nope, you fought for us all. That means a lot to me. You okay, Ellie? If you ever need a hand with something, anything at all, you just let us know and we will come running. We may be a rinky-dink little farm village, but we've got your backs all the same. And we couldn't ask for better allies. Thank you so much. There are so many people supporting us. We really can't afford to let them down. I just know we're going to take Crossbell back and find Kia. Yes, I hope so. So, would you mind me asking what happened after the ceremony, Ellie? You haven't been yourself ever since we ran into you outside the village. I don't deserve to have the villagers speaking so kindly about me. Not after I turned my back on Kia. Wait, turned your back on her? What?
Please forgive me, Lloyd. It's not Cecile's fault that Kia isn't here. Not at all. It's entirely mine for abandoning her.
What do you mean by abandoning? A few days ago, just after the signing ceremony attack.
Ellie!
Here's Kia.
There you are, Kia! I've been looking for you!
Yeah, Cecile should be somewhere nearby too. Is Lloyd?
He'll be fine. Risha's with him. Now come over.
Ah! Run, or you'll get caught up in it!
What? Oh!
Ah! Kia!
Did they?
No!
What? Where'd she go?
Kia! Kia! Where are you?
Well, she did get trampled at least. Oh.
Grandfather!
Ellie, go!
Wait, what? Where are you?
I'll be fine. We'll see each other again soon. I promise.
Why not just meet up with her?
There are other people who need you.
Just go with her, Kia.
Kia!
Okay. I mean, that's not abandoning her. She was, A, telling you to go on, and B, apparently nowhere in the area.
I'm so sorry. This is all my fault.
Did Rixia teach her an invisibility move? Because she was nowhere in the area.
I could have ran to her voice and grabbed her hand, and I chose not to.
You were dealing with someone who got shot in the shoulder, albeit it was your grandfather, but still, with someone who was in need of medical attention.
I don't deserve to call myself her guardian, or even be a part of the SSS.
Okay, that's a little extreme.
So that's what happened. It's going to be all right, Ellie. Kia's just fine. I'm sure of it.
How can you be so sure?
Because she's a crafty little one.
We've done nothing but force hardship on her ever since we returned from the Azure Tree.
Forced hardship on her? You mean the circumstances of the Erebonia and all that? I mean, that wasn't you forcing it on her. That was more... yeah, whatever.
While we fought for our home's freedom, she stood by us and helped however she could, despite being separated from her best friend.
Again, that wasn't your guys' fault. That was Arios.
And never once did she not have a smile on her face. No matter how hopeless things felt, Kia never stopped smiling for us. She never gave up. We were the ones who swore to protect her, and there she was again, being the one who protected and supported us, just like always.
You're right. She always has. We were only able to continue smiling ourselves because her smile was giving us hope.
Aw. Adorable child.
I think that's exactly what she was trying to do the day we were separated, too.
I'll be fine! We'll see each other again soon, I promise! There are other people who need you!
I couldn't see her face, but I could feel how desperate she was to encourage me, even though she must have been so scared. How can one little girl be so positive?
Couldn't tell you.
I'd like to say that's how she's always been. But we both know she's even stronger now than she was before. Kia isn't the same girl she was when we first met. She's no longer powerless to fight against a terrible fate that was decided without her consent. She's one of us now, in every sense of the word. Always with us, always fighting and smiling. In just 2 years, she's grown and become the Kia Bannings we all know and love.
So she got your last name, huh?
That's why, if she says she'll be all right, and that we'll see each other again, then I know we can believe her. So there's only one thing left for us to do, right?
Yes, you're right again. I think deep down, part of me still thought of her as a helpless child that needs us to look after her.
That's just motherly instinct, I suppose.
I should have known better. Should have seen that as we were getting stronger, she was right there with us, getting stronger too.
Well, I'm hardly in any position to judge when it comes to being overprotective of Kia. But the thing is, she put her trust in us. So it's only right we do the same thing when she asks, right?
You're on fire, huh? Right again. There's so much for us to do right now. The only way we're going to manage is by taking it one step at a time. Kia told me she would be okay, and that there are other people who need me. I'm going to place my faith in that. So I'm sure we'll be reunited as long as we stay the course.
You know it.
That's the spirit. It's only a matter of time before our paths cross again. So we don't want to disappoint her when we meet up. I'd say we owe it to her as her guardians. And as her friends.
This is so like you, Lloyd. Always encouraging me when I need it most. It's been this way for a long time, hasn't it? That night on the roof when I thought of leaving the SSS. Even when I decided to become grandfather's secretary during the occupation. Sometimes I wonder if the only reason I've been able to keep going these last few years is because I knew you were with me. Words can't express how grateful I truly am.
I'm flattered, but I don't think I did anything particularly special.
No, you do. You just are so oblivious to your own chivalrous ways that it just goes over your head.
I've known for a long time that your future was going to lead you to politics. And I know you'll make Crossbell and the world a better place. So I'm happy to do whatever I can to give you a push in the right direction if you need it.
Is that the only reason?
Careful with your words, Lloyd.
I hope the reason you look after me so much isn't just for the good of Crossbell.
Oh.
I thought it would sound cooler if I put it that way.
Open mouth, shoot foot.
But you got me. I think my feelings are a little more straightforward than that. I want to do what I can to help you realize your dreams because you're Ellie. You're important to me. That's the real reason.
Now, important in what way, Lloyd? You seem to use that term, like, very loosely.
Thanks. I know I forced that out of you, so forgive me for being a little selfish. I think that's just what I needed to hear to begin looking forward again. You always make me feel like nothing is impossible, not even getting our home back.
Because nothing ever is. And I'll be right here to tell you as many times as it takes.
Ellie initially feels guilty for losing sight of Kia at the signing ceremony, but Lloyd convinces her to keep her head held up high. Alright, now back to the sanatorium. I guess that's where the clinic is. I can't wait to see what in the world Lecter's doing in here. I think we've seen everything there is to see in the village now. Is it time to visit the clinic? Let's enter in. There you two are. Ah, hey Rixia. Hey Rixia. Finished catching up with Zanzan? Yes, I just wanted to see how she's doing, so it didn't take long. You two are going to visit Speaker McDowell, correct? Would you mind if I joined you? Not at all, and thanks for keeping him in your thoughts. Lloyd, Ellie, and Rixia entered the clinic as Ellie showed them the way to Speaker McDowell's room.
Grandfather, it's me.
Oh, Ellie, do come in.
Oh.
It's good to see you again, Mr. Speaker. But are you sure it's all right for you to be sitting up?
Says the man who has similar injuries and has been running around finding T-Rexes.
I do still feel some lingering pain, but they told me just this much would be all right. I owe the goddess my deepest thanks. It brings me joy to see you are all doing well.
We're getting by.
Particularly you, Ellie. You're looking much brighter than you were before.
Well,
Did Lloyd work his magic again? Grandfather! What?
It's true. I do feel much better now.
I think Lloyd had something to do with that. I figured Playboy here wasn't going to let her stay down in the dumps. Playboy. You know I can hear you, right? In any case, I'm glad to hear you're doing better, Mr. Speaker. So am I, but please don't overexert yourself and try to rush your recovery. After everything that's happened in Crossbell, I don't know what I would do if something were to happen to you too. She's right, your condition is stable now, but the clinic's still short on staff and medicine. The best thing you could do for yourself and us is get plenty of bed rest. I will. Thank you for looking after me. Only wish there was something I could do in return. My powerlessness is simply galling. Please don't blame yourself, Grandfather. I cannot apologize enough for the people of Crossbell for my fellow former Ironblood's actions. I also wish to make clear on no uncertain terms that the Imperial government abhors what happens and was not involved. The illegal occupation of Crossbelt is the work of Rufus Alberea and his alone. Fear not, I was not under the impression that Erebonia was responsible for this. I could never imagine Emperor Eugen allowing his actions at this point. Would it make sense for the Empire to stage an occupation of Crossbelt now after willingly withdrawing its forces not too long ago? Though that only begs the questions of why Rufus is doing this. Or why he has collaborators in this Ebon defense force backing him. I can't speak for the two we didn't recognize, but I can't wrap my head around Dieter and Garcia helping him. The former CEO of the IBC and an ex-Jaeger turned mafia boss. That's quite the pair of convicts he's working with. Each of them has a personal history with the SSS. I've also crossed blows with the Killing Bear as Yin before. Come to think of it, he helped you when you were in prison, didn't he? He did, which is why I'm having such a hard time understanding his involvement. They both seemed like they were ready to turn over a new leaf. Why do this, Dieter? About that, I had the chance to confront him briefly before I escaped the city. You did? You had an eventful time, huh? You did?
Grandfather! Cecile, he's been shot! Hold on, I need to stop the bleeding.
Theater, wait!
What? Oh.
It's good to see you again, Ellie. You're looking well.
Really? This is... now during the occupation is not the best time to make small chit-chat, Dieter. Ellie roundhouse kick him.
Why? Why are you doing this?
What possessed you to play a part in such foolishness?
You know, besides your last attempt at such foolishness.
Did you not learn anything from your short-lived presidency?
Oh, I learned much, I assure you. That is why I am here today. Back then, my daughter played me like a fiddle.
And you don't think Rufus or anyone else might be playing you like the cheap kazoo you are?
But this time, I am following my own convictions. And that is what led me to join the new unified government.
You following your convictions is what let you get played like a fiddle the last time. What do you mean?
You hopeless fool.
Uncle Dieter, how can you truly believe that this is the right path? Surely you can see...
Looking at you and your friends now, you don't stand a chance against the Supreme Leader.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
I'd advise you take the time to reevaluate what justice means to you. You and your compatriots both.
What? First off, we already had this debate last time, and second off, what are you talking about? We were about to have the justice you were searching for, at least part of it, and letting Crossbelt be free. Maybe not the unified country, but still. Everything was in peace. All the countries were in alignment. Why would you jeopardize that with this? Really? Is he still on about that? I know, right? He's always had a raging hard-on for that kind of stuff. Ugh. I want you to know you can still trust us, Mr. Speaker. We'll get to the bottom of their motivations and do what we have to take back Crossbelt. We won't allow the independence we've worked so hard for to slip through our grasp like this. That's right. We're not going to give up on our dream so easily. We can achieve anything when we all work together. The entire SSS. That's never changed. Thank you. It's reassuring to know we have your help. And I'm ready to lend my strength to the cause as well. I guess I can lend a hand too. Please take care of yourself, Lloyd. I don't want to have to treat you too. You may already have to. I will, Cecil. Promise. Let's go think on what the best course of action from here will be. I'm ashamed there's nothing more I can do for them. I mean, even if you were fully healthy, what would you do? Your help led to in the past was just you making a formal proclamation that Dieter Croix was no longer fit to be president, essentially. That's not going to exactly work this time. Well, maybe that actually would work, but even still, you could do that probably in bed. They have shouldered what should have been my burden, time and time again. Please don't blame yourself, Mr. Speaker. They're doing what any Crossbellian would if they had the power. Although...
I know Lloyd and his friends can take care of themselves, but please, keep lighting their way, Guy.
Guy. After being injured during the signing ceremony, Speaker McDowell undergoes care in Amorica's sanatorium. He passes his hopes on to Lloyd. There's still much to be concerned about, but I don't plan to sit here and watch quietly. I want to recover as soon as possible so I can begin helping liberate the city again. My apologies for asking so much of you again, but I leave things in your hands until I'm able to get back on my feet. You don't have to apologize, Speaker McDowell. Take your time and get healthy. Oh, Lecter. I still need to thank you for your help before. You checked his temperature and changed the bedsheets in no time. You look like a natural while doing it. Do you have experience? Nah, not any formal kind. I just know the basics they teach to military personnel. It was just a natural thing to do at the time. You don't have to thank me. If you insist, but I appreciate it nonetheless. I promise you the Speaker will be fine with us, Lloyd. I'm certain you must have a lot weighing on your mind, but you have to keep going. You're right, Cecil. Now isn't the time to lose focus. Promise me you won't worry yourself sick while we're gone. Okay, Lloyd. It's a promise. Alright. Watch out! Whoa! What the? Where did that come from? Are we under attack? Don't think so. Nor do I. Take a closer look. There's a note on it. A letter? I've never seen anything like this script, though. Looks like an old-school style of writing from the East. And I'm guessing it's coded. Precisely. I've used this exact code in my work as Yin before. It says... The dancer and former Zero Child are in our care. Come to the ancient battlefield to the southeast. We await you. Wait. Kia and Ilya are over at the ancient battlefield? How in the world they... Okay. Oh! A note written in Eastern code delivered on a kunai meant for Yin. Not hard to figure out who it's from. Or who they have in their custody. Yep, those two. At least they're both alright. I told you Kia's strong, didn't I? Still, why would they be looking after Ilya as well? Is something wrong, Lloyd? Wait. You don't think this is... a ransom note? Most likely. They wouldn't have waited this long to contact us without a reason. Wait. Ellie. You didn't realize that the whole point of them was to draw us... Okay. They may be under their care, but that doesn't mean they're safe. The detectives of the SSS, everybody. No. The ancient battlefield is where the cult had its base, right? Can't say I have a good feeling about this, but you're not gonna let that stop you, huh? Of course. As long as there's a chance Guy is there, no danger is too great. We'll do whatever it takes to keep her safe. I feel the same way. Not going simply isn't an option if that's where our loved ones are. That's right. Let's make sure we're fully prepared before we set off. Alright, and I think that's where we'll leave things off for now. So, thanks again for watching, guys, and until I rove into a universe near you, God bless, and have a good one.